$100. The ad said 3,000.
Well, check it again, webhead. It said 3 grand.
What's going on, guys? It hasn't even been 24 hours since my last cover of Brand New Day, and we've got a bunch of new set photos, and honestly I was waiting to make a roundup of entire news next week, but I feel like this one is pretty huge. We've got a bunch of set photos from Bessingstone. Yep, the filming is continuing. Unfortunately, Spider-Man is pulled off from Comic-Con this year. We're not seeing anything this month, but we've got these to discuss, and it's our first look at Meg Gargan, the Scorpion, and also the return of Tom Holland on this set. The guy had a head injury, and thank God he's fine now. He's back on the set. So Meg Gargan, he looks exactly like he looked at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming, the post-credit scene. That's his prison outfit. You can see the handcuffs, and yeah, I mean, prison isn't really a luxurious place, right? Here, you're not afford to wear various outfits, so he's wearing the same outfit. He's been stuck in jail throughout all these years, throughout Spider-Man Far From Home, throughout everything pretty much. In my previous video, I talked about helicopter on the Bessingstone set, right? And here's the helicopter, and here's Meg Gargan entering the helicopter, and clearly he's trying to escape Spidey and Punisher, whatever. So judging by what we've seen so far, we've got Spidey chasing Punisher and a tank. The tank breaks into prison, and then the prisoners escape, and one of the prisoners along them is a Scorpion. So if we're trying to connect the puzzle, the dots together, I will probably take a guess here. We do know that Punisher is trying to kill all the villains in Brand New Day. He's hunting them. That's one of the strongest rumors, and apparently either a Punisher caused the breakout in prison or the tank caused the breakout in prison, but somebody wanted Meg Gargan free. So he escapes the prison. Apparently, I guess Spidey is chasing him, and then somebody helps him and takes him on a chopper and takes him far away. Another important detail right here, these guys, this is again, I talked about it in my previous video, Department of Damage Control. If you guys are not familiar with them, you haven't really watched many Marvel shows and only watched like Spider-Man movies, I will tell you where they appear. Number one, right here in Spider-Man Homecoming, Department of Damage Control basically replaced Adrian Toomes and fired him from the construction site. Number two, at the start of Spider-Man No Way Home, this guy, Agent Cleary, was interviewing Peter and asking him, did you kill Mysterio? Did you kill Mysterio? Like interrogation scene in No Way Home. So yeah, that guy is Department of Damage Control. And then later, during the condo scene, when Jameson tells everybody where Peter is, this is also Department of Damage Control trying to hunt Peter, arriving at Peter's home place, but unfortunately Peter was fighting villains, right? The guys are not really nice. They try to capture She-Hulk in She-Hulk TV series. They try to apprehend Miss Marvel in Miss Marvel show. They're really hunting for superheroes, it seems, and they're really after Spidey. And one of the latest videos I also show you guys, Spider-Man is trying to stop the tank that is breaking into prison, shooting webs at these guys at Department of Damage Control. So there's something fishy going on here. Somebody's trying to free Meg Gargan. And if we're going by the comic book origin, the early years of Scorpion, it was J. Jonah Jameson who hired Meg Gargan to, I believe, to spy on Spider-Man, to get some photos, and then he failed, and then Jameson offered him an experiment which basically transformed him into Scorpion, and then he got insane. So Jameson is responsible for that, and I'm willing to place $100 that Jameson is somehow involved with the prison break in Spider-Man Brand New Day. He wants Gargan out of the prison, or maybe he's working with the Department of Damage Control, or maybe the Department of Damage Control isn't exactly what it seems to be, and Scorpion, Meg Gargan, has some other connections as well. If you remember the ferry boat scene where Spidey first meets Meg Gargan, he buys some Chitauri and Ultron based weapons from Adrian Toomes, right? And Spidey ruins their deal. There's a scene where Spidey scans Meg Gargan. The AI basically shows him Meg Gargan's background. Guy has a huge criminal record. He had issues with CIA, he had issues with NSA. Aaron Davis told Peter that Gargan, this guy, is crazy as well, so really he's as criminal as it can get. So my bet is that Department of Damage Control is helping Meg Gargan in Spider-Man Brand New Day, and who's behind them, who's working them? Like I said, probably Jameson is somehow involved. We don't know where he flies exactly, but probably he's getting his transformation into Scorpion fairly soon into the movie, and according to rumors, his Scorpion suit will look a lot like Spider-Man, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man animated animated series, this one. They even have the identical tattoo, so that's if you believe rumors, and I'm up for it. I wanna see that costume, I wanna see how it plays out. Is Jameson involved in Gargan going crazy, becoming Scorpion, or maybe Department of Damage Control helps him and then transforms him into Scorpion, or maybe Scorpion, being such a badass criminal, he has a bunch of other criminal connections around the world, and basically they helped him, they freed him from the prison. So I think it will be like Punisher will be presented as a bad guy who's trying to kill villains at the start of the brand new day, and then Scorpion escapes, and it turns out Department of Damage Control is bad guys, and then we're like, oh wait, Punisher was actually good guy, and now we are seeing the real villains here. There's rumor that Punisher will have a female partner, right? Maybe she works for Department of Damage Control. She makes Punisher break into prison and break out Scorpion, but she actually works for the bad guy and she sets up him. I really hope Gargan will not get his hands on symbiote, at least until Peter will in Secret Wars. Please don't do that. Don't make him Venom like he was in the comic books until Peter gets his hands on symbiote. Please, please, I beg you. Here are some pics of Tom apparently casting Expelliarmus on somebody, practicing stunts, and here's a pic of Tom apparently holding script for a brand new day. If you guys can use AI, zoom in and just read and tell me the plot, I will be super grateful. Will we see Scorpion's suit on this set? Highly unlikely. It might be CGI, we don't know really. And you have to remember, all these set pictures we're seeing now, and even before in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 era and Sam Raimi's, they know we are seeing this. They will not show us, will not let paparazzis or whatever take photos of something they don't want to, right? So really, all these surprises will be kept in wraps, hopefully at Marvel and Sony, and there will be not too many leaks, I hope so. And finally, here's the ending of the video. Andrew was asked again by Josh Horowitz, who had a history with Andrew, who's been lying to him about not appearing in No Way Home, being a werewolf, and here's what Andrew had to say.
Probably see you in Secret Wars.
Okay.
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 Okay. I'm gonna see you in Secret Wars.
Okay.
And what I'm excited about, the body language experts are going to come out. Andrew, careful.
See, what is this? Is this a tell or what is it? You'll find out. Whatever response I'm
In 3 or 5
having.
years, we'll know.
Is it exasperation? Is it? I don't know. You'll find
I
out.
would be excited to see you mix it up with some new, like you and Hugh Jackman would be amazing. You and Wolverine.
Yeah, I love Hugh Jackman. Yeah,
Is there anybody like we don't know, but like that you would be excited to mix it up with it now that you're in the MCU?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I really love the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah.
You know, I love Lord and Miller. Just putting that out there. I love Wolverine. I love Hugh. You know, Tom Hardy's obviously a really formidable actor, and what he's done with Venom is super fun. And yeah, I don't know.
You're open to all.
I'm up for a good time.
Well, at least one Spider-Man will definitely appear in Secret Wars. Who? Like Andrew said, we have to wait and find out. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more news, hopefully this week, and I'm out for now.